Depends on which church you belong to. If in your church they have said no dating, my advice to you is follow what they've said. If you don't want to be in trouble. They say no dating, they know why they agreed with God to say no dating in this church. If you do it, you are wrong. I'm just telling you. So as far as Chikatino is concerned, dating is recommended. It's encouraged. Somebody say why? Because if we don't recommend it, if we don't allow it, I know people who do it, and I don't want you to be in trouble with God. So we allow you to date so that you can get to know the person. And so that, if you're dating, we all know. So during the time when you're dating, Manuel will say something. Things like that. That's why dating is important. People must know that. That's why I said, please, if you're in a relationship, raise your hand. Though some of you hesitated. If you don't raise your hand, after this, another guy is going to ask you for your number. Things will be happening, and then another brother will be angry because that's his girlfriend. I didn't know she's your girlfriend. You didn't raise your hand. You don't know if it's not. You see? That's why let's be as open as possible. And Chigatino, we try not to put rules as much as possible. I'm not saying we don't fast, but if I ever ask us to fast, I want to make sure that it's something that everyone is ready to do. Because I know if you don't do it, if you don't believe me, I'm about to close, don't worry. If you don't do it, there's a story in the Bible, my Lord. Let me tell you this story. The king, Saul, they went out into battle somewhere and they were losing. They were about to die. So the king made a commitment to God and said, Father, we are praying and fasting so that you can give us victory. And he said, nobody should eat food or taste water for 3 days until I say so. Nobody should eat food. We're fasting for God to give us the victory. So unfortunately, because it's an army, some people are in the bush somewhere far, the communication was not efficient enough. Some people did not get the email, which were fasting. So now the story goes on like this. People fasted. The king's son did not know. They won the war. And after the war, you know how it is. You're tired. You're thirsty. The king still hasn't said we're breaking the fast. So the king's son, the Bible tells us, he came, he was hungry. He ate honey. He was that hungry. He was hungry and thirsty. Just came. The Bible says just a small portion of honey, put it on his tongue. And then the others told him, no! The king said nobody should eat until such and such has happened. And that guy tore his clothes. And he said, my father has put the whole nation under a curse. Why did he put such a difficult rule? We are fighting, we're in the desert. How can he say we're fasting? Now he has put the whole nation under a curse because I have tasted the honey. Long story short, they were cursed. King Saul died. You know how he died. Eventually he died. What happened? He made a law. We're fasting. Somebody didn't do it. Not only did that person suffer, the whole nation suffered. So please, if you don't know what's happening in your church, feel free to ask your pastor. Pastor, what are the rules regarding tattoos, for example? That's why a lot of churches will tell you, we are allowed to have tattoos. Because they know you want to do it. So if they stop you, you're going to be in trouble. So to set you free, they will tell you, no, do it. So if you don't know, please go to your pastor and ask your pastor. Pastor, are we allowed to date or not? If they say you're not allowed, you must now decide. If you want to do it, you must now leave the church and do it somewhere else. Because if you do it while you're under their authority, it's not right. ZCC members, they don't eat what? Pork. What happens if you eat pork and you're under ZCC? You're cursed. Because they've made the law, they know why they did it. Don't question their authority. You cannot fight that system. If you don't like it, simply leave. If the church says don't drink beer, don't drink. Otherwise, please, I've taken too much time.